Hey guys, another video for our Myths About Japan playlist. Over the last couple of weeks, a couple of patrons have mentioned that they saw on the internet something about Kaiten sushi. So this sushi train, some people call it in English, where the sushi's going around on a conveyor belt. A couple of people have mentioned that they heard that Japanese people won't take food directly from the conveyor belt, that they'll order it so that they can get it fresh. And don't know where that came from. It's possible that some Japanese people think like that, and that when they're in a place like this, they order whatever it is they want to eat so that it comes directly and it's fresh. But as you can see, you'll notice that there are yellow and red and black plates going around, and they're just put on the belt and anybody can take them. So you'll see some other plates that are actually sitting on top of a red bowl, and they're orders that people have actually ordered. You can see one coming past now with green writing on it. That's the name of the table that it's going to. So usually, if what we particularly want, because usually the sushi menu is fairly extensive, so usually if the thing that we want isn't coming past on the conveyor, we will order it using their little iPad style ordering systems. You know, you just go through the menu and push what you want, and then it'll come round on a little red bowl with the name of your table on it. And most other people tend to do the same thing. So if the thing that they want to eat, or something comes past that they want to eat, they go, oh, that looks good, and they just pick it off. Or if the thing they want, in our case, we wanted these egg things, baked egg things for the kids, so we ordered those, and around they came. However, if they'd come past before that, we would have just grabbed them and not had to order them. So, yeah, it's a myth. Obviously, you can see we like to disprove myths by just showing you. So if you look here, you can see all these plates coming past, and they disappear. They disappear. So if you're down further down the chain, they tend to disappear before they get to you. That's why there's these big gaps on the conveyor, is because people have taken them. So you can see the little sign saying what it's supposed to be there, but people are taking them. And then if the thing you want isn't there, then you'll order it. So, and this is standard for big sushi restaurants, you know. So that myth about them being old, the other thing with that is we showed you years ago, this is actually Sushi, one of the biggest sushi train chains, and we showed years ago that they have an automated system. Every plate has a little microchip in it, and that's how you know when it comes, the system goes, da-ling, here comes your order. And it's because there's a little microchip in it. And they also have a system that knows how long each dish has been on the belt. And we showed you years ago. Matter of fact, I'll try and find that video for you and put it underneath this video. But they have a little automatic lever as the belt goes through the kitchen. If something's been on there more than a certain period of time, a little lever flicks it and actually flicks it off the belt into the rubbish. And we actually filmed that years ago. So I'll try and find that video for you and put it underneath. So there's sort of two parts to that myth. The first one is that things get old. And I mean, no doubt there are little sushi restaurants somewhere that have old sushi going around on their conveyor. But it's not common. And we've never come across it because most of the places like this have these automated systems that stop the sushi staying on there too long. And as you guys know, the quality of food in Japan is usually extremely high, because if they had old sushi going around on the conveyor, people would stop going there. So that's the first part of that myth, is that food on the conveyor gets old, because it just doesn't. And the second part of the myth is that Japanese people, you know, don't take it off the chain, they order it. And we can see from what's going past, you know, and again, the ones that are just on a plate, on a yellow, red or black plate, they're anybody's. They've just been put on there by the kitchen and they're just coming around. The ones that are on the plate and sitting on a red bowl, like that fried thing going the other way on the conveyor there. This is a loop, by the way, so the things that are going past heading away from us, they're coming around at the end, turning around and coming back this way. So it's hard to know where these myths get started. It's possible that some Japanese person somewhere has told somebody that they never buy things off the conveyor. You know, and again, it's the same as in our own countries, isn't it? Just because one person or 5 people in one country do something doesn't mean everybody does it. And the quote that we're getting back is that Japanese people, and tends to be what happens too, one or two people do something in Japan and suddenly it's all Japanese people do it. And as you can see, we've just proved it's not true. Because these plates are coming around and being eaten by hungry people. It was tasty too. Anyway, there was that. More videos coming soon.